Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be showing you how to make a wig on the sewing machine using cheap hair. This is Jamaican twist wave. It is 5-piece with a 4-inch deep wave closure. It's basically like a 2x4 closure. So I'm going to show you what's exactly inside the package. You get 4 bundles and a little closure. I'm going to show you how the closure looks in just a second here as I take it out of the pack. You guys, this is not quality hair, so it's just a simple way to make a cheap wig on a sewing machine. As you can see, this is a 2x4 closure with, I don't know what kind of lace this is, y'all, so don't let me lie to you. I have no idea what kind of lace this is, but as you can see, this is a Jamaican twist. It is lavender color already, so it is an ombre effect with a 1B root. So I'm going to go ahead and place it on the mannequin, and I'm going to draw out the portion where the closure is going to be, and then we're going to go ahead and head over to the sewing machine. So I'll just let you keep watching. Now we're on to the sewing machine. So again, I'm just showing you the pieces that you get in here: a 16-inch, 18-inch, 20, and a 22-inch. I'm going to start off with the 22-inch bundle first. If you have not already seen the previous video on how I actually double the wefts on a sewing machine, go ahead and check that out. It will be in the description bar down below, as well as somewhere in the video. So I'm basically going ahead and doubling the tracks on all 4 bundles, starting with the 22-inch, and then I'm going to go ahead and start to sew it on the cap. So I'll just let you keep watching. Okay, you guys, now we're going to take the piece that we just sewed together and we're going to take our cap here. This is a stretchable mesh dome cap. We're going to start off at the bottom of the cap. You want to take your weft and you want to place it on the outer portion where you drew the line, and you want to make sure that it is accurately placed on the edge of the cap. You're going to place both the weft and the cap underneath the presser foot. You're going to press that down, and again you're going to start the stitch. You're going to go in a little bit and then you're going to back stitch to secure the weft into place, making sure that you are on the lines at all times. You guys, it is very easy to get off track, so make sure that you're on the line. Do not stretch the cap. I repeat, do not stretch the cap. You're just going to lightly press the cap along the lines with the track, and you're going to make it smooth and seamless. Again, when you get to the edge, back stitch, and then you're going to complete it. And I'm going to show you here how it looks once you go ahead and, you know, sew everything down. Okay guys, so this is how it should look once you sew the first track on. As you see, the stitches are neat and accurate on the cap. Just make sure you cut off this excess string here. That is the beginning of the portion where you first started, so make sure you cut that off underneath the cap as well as on the top of the cap, because you're going to have two strings, so you want to make sure that you cut both of those off so that you won't have any loose strings hanging. But again, this is how it should look, you guys, seamlessly. You're going to cut the excess weft off, and yeah, you're going to keep going. So I'll just let you guys keep watching as I stitch all the way up until I get to the last bundle. Look at that, y'all. See that? Very seamless, very seamless. And don't worry, you guys, I did use a chalk marker, so I can't go back in and wipe those lines off, so it's perfectly fine if you're using a chalk marker. I cannot talk today, y'all, but you see that I did go ahead and sew more wefts onto the cap. So as you can see, this is how it looks, and yeah. Okay, you guys, we are down to our last bundle, which is the 16-inch. I'm going to go ahead and double the wefts on here, and then I'm going to start to sew the 16-inch on the cap as well. So then we're going to have the completed portion of the wefts done, and then we're going to move on to the closure. So yeah, I'll just let you keep watching, you guys, since you already saw how I do this. You could just watch on through. Guys, I'm going to get a little up close and personal here because we're going to go ahead and sew the closure down. You see the closure, we've already hand sewed it down. Now we're going to sew it down on the sewing machine. So be careful here, you guys, to make sure that it is down flat and it does not actually crumble. So I'm going to take my last weft and I'm going to sew it close by the closure, but I'm going to stitch it so that it's locking the closure onto the weft, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and start here back stitching, and then I'm going to forward stitch so I can go ahead and stitch this down, being very, very careful that I'm also watching how I'm lining the needle up and holding the weft along this closure. So it can get very difficult, you guys, if this is your first time out. That's why I did do that other video on how you practice on fabric first. But yeah, once you go ahead and stitch this down, you guys, you'll just, you know, will be completed. So I'm gonna just let you keep watching. And I did go ahead and go back in because this closure had spaces in it, and I added some tracks into the closure just to cover up the brown portion so you couldn't see through it. So I'll just let you keep watching. Okay, you guys, you see everything is stitched down, but that's the part that I'm talking about. We're gonna go ahead and cut underneath the cap, but as you see that space there, I did go ahead and add a track into that space just so that it could cover up a little bit more of the brown on the closure. So we're gonna go ahead and cut underneath the cap, making sure that you are not cutting the stitches on the cap that you've already sewn. You're just cutting off the excess fabric so that you'll have a nice and neat, clean closure. And yeah, you guys, yeah, we got us a cheap little wig that we made on a sewing machine that looks like you paid, you know, $500-600 for, but honey, this is synthetic, right? Synthetic. But here, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Here is the final results, you guys. I hope that you did enjoy the video, and this is how the unit looks. If you did enjoy the video, you guys, make sure you thumbs this video up, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and also share this with a friend. Stay tuned for more videos, you guys, and also make sure that you do check out the previous video on how I sewed down the the wefts onto fabric, you guys. And until next time, stay tuned.